sure you're probably asking yourself why built wild, which is a great question. Now, we're going to have to wind the clocks back to 1966 for that answer, where Ford Motor Company first debuted the Bronco, and it jumped out of its stable and jumped into the hearts of America. Now, back in 1966, the Bronco actually premiered as a family of vehicles, including the Bronco Roadster, the Bronco Sports Utility, and the Bronco Wagon, which is our personal favorite, which has removable door panels and a roof that gives you an open air experience. Now, a little fun fact on these vehicles. This is a 1974 bright orange Bronco wagon. It actually has the Ranger trim. Yes, the Ranger debuted as a trim in the Ford lineup and then later turned into a mid-size pickup truck. This is our 65-66 Bronco Roadster in the peacock blue. And over here by Jackie, we have our Flare Signal Red Bronco Sport, which is a 1968. Now fast forward almost 50 years later, and Ford Motor Company wanted to bring back that built wild family. A new family that would change the landscape of the automotive industry yet again. Ford Motor Company was actually the first American brand to add sports to its utility segment almost 50 years ago. Now this type of technology in 1966 would have been considered pure science fiction. Now what does it even mean to be built Ford wild? That's going to be displayed on our Bronco Mountain here. You're going to have your standard features such as the terrain management system powered by our GOAT modes. Now can anybody here tell me what GOAT stands for? There we go. I was going to go for the gentleman with the Built Wild Bronco t-shirt, but everybody else knew the answer, so that's great. Give yourself a round of applause, guys. GOAT actually stands for goes over any terrain, as the gentleman mentioned, and again, that's going to be standard on every Bronco you purchase in our family. Going to be demonstrated through the track here. Now it's time to meet our Bronco family, and I'm going to pass it over to Joe so he can do that.
Bronco brand, we actually had a vision to go far beyond just building a single vehicle. We actually wanted to create the only domestic 4x4 family of SUVs for every customer to help them get back out into the wild, and we delivered. Every vehicle that you see that has the Bronco name will be standard with 4x4 and legendary off-roading capabilities. Just like the original, you'll feel comfortable and confident whether you're on the trails or the highway, thanks to our high-performance off-road stability suspension system, otherwise known as HOS. Now let me introduce you to our Ford Bronco family, where we have a vehicle for every type of adventure that you may crave. Now right over here we have our Bronco two-door, the absolute original. And over here to my left we have the all-new Bronco four-door. First time we've ever had one. It has all the amazing capabilities of the two-door with the addition of the largest open-air experience of any vehicle in its class. Now both two-door and four-door Bronco are capable of tackling even the most extreme off-road environments. It's built for those true off-roaders who aren't just looking for a vehicle as a way to get to adventure, but one that is the adventure. And over here we have our all-new Bronco Sport. This is for the thrill seeker. It's a trusted sidekick that'll get you and your gear to wherever your adventure may begin, whether that's kayaking, on a mountain bike, wading a trout stream, or even running the trails. Now the Bronco Sport is only available as a four-door model. It is designed for those active people who are looking for a capable utility vehicle. Check out the upright windshield, the simple body size. The Safari style roof will probably put the handle up to 100 on top while you're moving. Up to 600 while you're stationary. It makes up for more than other trims on the Sport have a chance to have a driver. Big bed, there's the outer banks, that's sold out first edition, and then there's the back seats, which is unique to what Bronco think of it as off-road cruise control, so you can set your speed. And it's available with the Sasquatch package right out of the factory board and
So this one has a 4-cylinder in it with a manual transmission, 6-speed with a crawling gear in it. So the only thing we can't do is the trail turn assist with it, but we can still drive through the sand. I'm just going to change to a different camera angle, and I'm going to put it in crawl gear. So this is doing it all on its own. Just slowly crawling through the water. It's about 2 feet of water. I still haven't touched the gas or anything, it's just crawling through. I'm going to go back into first. I'm going to engage front and rear locker just for our next few obstacles that we're going to go through. This is about a 22-degree side hill.
Hi, people.
The way they built it.
So I'm going to go back into crawl mode. We're just going to slowly crawl through this. I'm going to let it do all the work. We're going to go back into our crawl gear. This is about 38 degree hill we're going to go up. Go up at about 3 or 4 miles an hour. So I'm going to use the engine braking for us to go down the hill. I'm not going to touch the brakes or anything.